Hey, so interesting article from the Financial Post. Basically, what it's saying is that the Bank of Canada may actually need to lower those interest rates a little bit quicker than maybe even expected if the housing market continues to slow down. We've seen an increase in terms of the number of homes that are on the market. Obviously, sales are just not happening at the same degree that they were before. Even since spring of 2023, we saw a bit of a bump in the market. And, in many ways, yeah, we're not seeing those huge declines, but I think we are seeing a slowing market right now in the fall of 2023 in London, Ontario. So basically the article is saying that, yeah, they're probably going to have to consider this housing market slowing down when they're coming up with their interest rate announcement. I know many factors are going into this, and it's not just, one person sitting there making this decision, but I do think it'll be interesting to see how this all kind of folds out and how quickly this happens. So a lot of the banks right now are saying interest rates probably go down second, third quarter of 2024, depending on what bank you're listening to. But what I'm seeing right now in the London, Ontario market where I work is that almost every factor that I can think of is pointing to a market that should be going up. And obviously the market isn't going up because of one major factor, and it kind of trumps all those other factors, not the President Trump, but euchre term Trump, basically is that interest rates. The interest rates are just quite high compared to what they were. It shocked a lot of people. And then when you're trying to afford a house and you're looking at that affordability, you're qualifying at even a higher rate. But let's talk about the demand for real estate and the other side of the coin, right? So there's obviously this place called the Greater Toronto Area, and that is only 2 hours up the highway from London. Huge amount of demand from the GTA for London real estate because it's just more affordable. Investors were in there. Everybody was in there, during the pandemic. I remember doing offers on homes during that period of time when it really peaked, and we were talking 9 out of 10 offers were from the GTA, at least on some of the homes that I worked on. Not every single one, I get that. Nowadays, most of us London agents are working with other London agents. You do have the odd person that's moving in. A lot of the folks that I know that are moving in are still working with London agents, which I think is great, but hey, that's an aside for another time. The other factor I think that we're seeing is that they're just smaller family sizes nowadays, right? I was reading StatsCan data, and it's just over 2 people per house. If you just don't have enough houses, obviously the prices will increase over time. I'm not an economist, but I think I can figure that part out, that there's just going to be more demand for houses in the area and for people to purchase those homes. I think another big factor right now is rents. Rents are skyrocketing. And I've never been able to see a market quite crazy like this where there's multiple offers on rentals all the time. And we're in a situation where those rents are getting to the point where it sometimes even makes sense even buying a house now in a high interest rate environment. Well, what happens when that interest rate comes down? Well, it might make even more sense, right? So, many factors pointing to an increasing housing market in the London area. Yeah, I'm a real estate agent. I'm biased, but I also own real estate and I want it to go up over time. But what I will say is that I think that interest rate change is going to be a huge factor. And when it does happen, I think the sentiment of the market could change quickly. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of fence sitters right now and a lot of negative sentiment in the market. If it changes, I think it could change quite quickly, and maybe the interest rate announcement will do that. So when are interest rates going to go down? Hey, maybe they're going to go up. Let me know in the comments below if you think they're going to go up. Give me your prediction. I'm really curious to see what you think, and we'll just have to stay tuned. Have a great day. Take care.